Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon, and it is a lovely day. Blessings all around. Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 14. The spirit of a person can endure his sickness, but as for a broken spirit, who can endure it? The spirit of a person. What does that mean? It means that when sickness or hardship press in on a person's life, there is a time when they can endure it no more. So the spirit of a person is that part of you, inside of you, that has the ability to hold yourself together under great pressure and tension. If you like, you take hold of yourself. You keep hold of yourself. Or sometimes we use the term, pull yourself together. What we're really saying is you need to get some decorum as it relates to being drawn into a place of absolute distraught brokenness. Because if you ever get to that place, you'll be useless. You'll be no good to yourself or anyone else around you. So taking hold of yourself, not allowing yourself to be, as it were, overwhelmed by the hardship and the difficulty is really important. But having done that or given yourself to that so that the pressures in you or the disappointments around you break your spirit so that you are in effect broken, then it's very difficult to re-establish yourself. And so Solomon uses the words, but for a broken spirit, who can endure it? Meaning that once your spirit is broken, you have lost all of your ability and your own resolve. There's nothing left in you to fight off enemies. And often when we use the term, people get run down, they get worn out, they get depressed, or they have a breakdown. These are all factors of a person who can no longer manage the everyday realities of life. And getting to that place is a journey, but if you give yourself on that journey to the wrong choices, then you will make it easy for yourself to be broken. So we need to hold fast. We need to have some resolve. If you like, we need to get some backbone. And sadly, we have created for ourselves in these days a generation of young people who have very, very minimal resolve with regards to managing life and its affairs. Making decisions is so difficult for young people today. They can't manage the simple things. And so their ability to cope is so limited. And that's why we're seeing a rise in depression. And not only depression, sadly, in acts of self-harming and even suicide. Brothers and sisters, we need to somehow reinvest in the young so that they have the ability to take hold of themselves. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.